Hey guys, this is Gamer Freak 10001 with part 8 of Etalify's Mega Man act, and we still haven't defeated Metal Man yet. But luckily somebody, our lucky user Etalify tells me how to beat him. Which I'm surprised I didn't know. I thought I knew. I must have known one of his semi-weaknesses and not his other weakness. Now, we'll continue. Go in the wall. Just fall down this. And not hit spikes. Because we don't want to hit spikes. Do it. Spikes are not good for Mega Man. Unless he's eating them. Mega Man's on a diet. And so am I. Now there was a few stuff I got onto Mega Man for doing yesterday. Apparently Mega Man doesn't know what a rate this is, so I had to tell him. He was like, whoa, that's awesome! I had no idea that I had to. Now, there's a few users channels you should definitely check out. For 100% check out Pikachu 71. She's making me a background, which I did stay at the wrong spot. She's making me a background for my channel, which could be up today or it could be up tomorrow. I'm not sure, but if she gets it done, and Green Yoshi Pika Girl, check her out as well. I'm saying check them out a lot because they're like it's like I talked to them for what? I talked to them what? Like a couple of nights ago maybe? One of them I actually started talking to hours ago, and I'm already in their sub box, which is awesome. And I'm going to dodge this, and I think next time I'm going to my next video is going to be a shout out video, I guess. I guess my next video is going to be a shout out video because I just love those users, and I also like users like Exen polls and all this other stuff. It looks like Etalify was right. Magnet thing is easy victory. She was right. Magnet thing is easy victory. And I think my plan for recording is from when I move on to I'm probably gonna move on to Mario, and then after Mario I'm probably gonna replay Zelda, and then after that I'm gonna play Pokemon. Starting at Pokemon Blue. And lucky, I got an E-Tank! Lucky, I got an E-Tank as well. I got lucky for once. Finally, I actually get lucky in this hack. Even though this hack is extremely evil and extremely hard to beat. And now we have an E-Tank to fight the next boss, which is Quickman, because remember from the last video. You remember he was a very not very easy boss. And guess what we'd have to do? Now we get a rush coil jump with bringing that thing down here and getting hit, and then we're going to shoot it like crazy, like so. Now when Etalify says this hack is brutal, he's not lying, he doesn't mean it. This hack is very brutal. It is extremely hard. I wouldn't recommend it if you're someone who's just starting Mega Man or just starting any game series, because if you start with this, I don't know, it might make you better at Mega Man, but overall, you're going to use a lot of save states and you're going to die a lot of times. And so far, with me being the only one to ever play this hack on YouTube, I am the one who's actually going to significantly. And now we're going to position ourselves like this so we can just shoot without dying. That's the thing, in the other Mega Man games you can do this. 3 and up, you can do that. And we're falling down a big little hole. I think Dr. Wiley needs to let down his defenses for a while. In fact, I think if you don't count the time I use save states, I probably use save states about 400 times in this entire hack. That better be like a one-up gift or something pretty soon. Oh, crap. Basically, we either have to jump immediately or die. And we're gonna keep getting lifted up and dying. Which is exactly what I expected to happen. Oh, that's how you do it. You let it rise and then you jump. I think we're going to use Rush Jet because this part looks kind of difficult. Whoa, we did get an E-Tank without actually. How did I die with Rush Jet? It's practically impossible unless you're in the spikes. And I just jumped into a bed of spikes with Rush Jet. I'm just gonna do this. Now I mainly chatted with Pikachu 71 and Green Yoshi Pika Girl last night, and I did know a few things about them already. They're both super addicted to Pikachu, I'm pretty sure you can guess that. And I'm super addicted to Pikachu, so. And Mewtwo, of course. And slide for your life, Mega Man. And we did that with ease. And we're going to try to be Quick Man without dying, which could take a while. What's his weakness? Okay, Gemini laser doesn't do that much damage. What about the needle? Okay, that doesn't do much damage. Let's see if it does much damage. Hard knuckle. No, hard knuckle doesn't do crap. Top spin. Surprisingly, the top spin actually does the most damage. And we beat another another stage. Which means we only have 2 more to go. Which one are we going to do first? I think Needle Man, which means I'm not going to quit this hack now, mainly because I beat it. I beat the one stage. I was waiting for I was telling myself that I didn't beat one stage, I was just going to end it because it's getting too hard. But now it's fine. Now I know. Now Etalify, I know this hack is brutal. I know it's very brutal. Very brutal as of right now. But I think we're getting to finishing it up soon, which means we won't be doing very many, or too many more parts of it, which I hope we're not, it's not going to be a hack with like 40 parts in it, and it's going to be like, part 500, we finished one stage. That would be someone who sucks at Mega Man. I don't know. Now the games I'm good at are Mega Man 2, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 5, and that's about it. Mega Man 4, I'm good at it, but I'm not good enough to like beat it completely though. I beat it completely like a few days ago, because the last time I beat it was the summer before that. And although I did hack that game, it was a very crappy hack. I think I might play that hack on YouTube, just show you how bad it is and stuff. That way you guys can get some laughs and stuff. But the thing is, one of my friends is thinking about starting his own YouTube channel. He was talking to me, and he's like, I'm like, dude, what's your username gonna be? And he's like, I don't know, PokeFan. He's like super obsessed with the Emolga, so the new Pokemon that was I would say Emolga is cute as well, and Emolga should be in the series. Reminds me of Pachirisu, if you ask me. Pachirisu, the one Pokemon that Don used to have. And why won't you give me anything? Whatever, screw it. If you're not going to give me health, you're obviously not going to give me anything. And here's a top guy. Very weird for top guys to be in a place like this. I mean, what's the point of a guy that shoots tops? How's it supposed to hurt Mega Man? It's a top. I don't see why pretty much everything hurts Mega Man. Tops, bolts, I mean, everything for real Mega Man. And we get an extra life! And I'm gonna snag it so that I don't have to die, so that when I die, I can continue. And this is the only part that's really tedious for me. Because you have to navigate, one of them is going lower and one of them is going higher. I prefer using, if you're ever thinking about playing this hack, I prefer using slide jumps because they're more effective in a hack like this. And luckily we have rush jets, so we don't have to even try. Now about the quick man glitch, apparently that's a glitch that Etalify forgot to fix. You know that one glitch where I went through the wall and it's like what the? And I'm like, what? Etalify, and I'm like, Etalify, you need to fix this. That's one of the things he should fix before he re-releases this hack.
said, that's one of the things he should get done before he re-releases this hack to the public again. Which it's already released to the public, but I think he should fix the No, we're not going to die. As I said before, dying is unacceptable. Alright, Mega Man. Now, we're going to save a state, and we're going to test what all this boss's weaknesses are, as we find out. As soon as you shoot, get in there one time and shoot. Oh my god, you let me get a hit on you, you freaking... Okay, obviously that doesn't do much damage. Let's try the needle. The needle doesn't do crap. Magnet? No, he just bounces off the magnet. Gemini laser? The Gemini laser does something, but not much. Top spin, which... No, it doesn't do crap. Plus you take damage as well. Snake? No, Snake doesn't do crap either. Let's try Shadow Blade. No, he just bounces off the Shadow Blade. And that leaves Spark Shock. And we're going to die a lot, aren't we? Yes, we are. That was a weird glitch. It's like I got sped up by the air. Alright, refuse to take a hit right there. Aw, we were slow being pulled. Which is what I didn't want to happen. Now I'm gonna play this hack for an hour, that way we can get a lot of crap done. And so far, and I'm actually glad I got something done, because in the last 3 or 4 parts we haven't been getting crap done. It's like I'll play for an hour and I won't get anything accomplished. It's like I'll die, or I'll pass very little spots of the level, or I'll just die and I'll be like, and then I'll just quit. Now, when I was playing this level, now the Robot Master stages aren't as tedious, because you don't have to navigate all these tough jumps and tough sections that weren't in the. I'm not following. I'll say that right now. No comprendo, follow. I know that's not Spanish, but whatever. Now the thing is with Green Yoshi Pika Girl, she's a very awesome user. They're both awesome users. I think they're now my favorite users on YouTube now. Well, actually they are. Because, number one of them is making a background for me, which is made in MS-TOS Paint, apparently. It's made in Paint. Let's keep doing this till we get health. Give me some health. Looks like you're not gonna give us crap. refuse to take damage. Which means I'm going to use extensive save states. Extensive save states. Do not take damage. And we haven't taken damage yet. I'm gonna keep doing this till I get to Airman. I'm gonna not take damage. Because I don't want to lose health. Now I think I might use the cheat for 9 E-tanks, which is getting, use the cheat that gets, to the Wily stages. I'm probably not going to use that anymore, because I know, like, if it takes me at least, if it takes 2 parts, 2 or 3 parts to do 1 part of the Doc Robot stages, then I guess, that's just going to get more videos up, and you guys are going to be able to see my failures. Which everyone likes failures, right? Unless the person fails too much. If the person fails too much, then it's not really funny to even watch anymore. Unless you're Proton Son JSA, if I'm correct. I don't know what his username is. I don't remember because I haven't been on his channel in forever. No damage. No damage. No damage. I refuse to take damage because I want to have full health when I get to the boss. And we did that, and that was a very low top. And we are on the 22-minute mark. Here we go. Now, if it was now 15-minute time, we wouldn't have accomplished anything. It'd be like part 25 of Etalify's Mega Man hack, Mega Man 3 hack, and it'd be like, boy, what? Gamer Freak 10,001, why haven't you passed the hack yet? And I'd be like, because it's hard. Why don't you give it a try? I would love to see another YouTube user play it. That would be awesome. That way I'm not alone with the thing. That's it. Oh, yeah, the Mega Buster does damage. So I guess we're going to stick with using the Mega Buster. And try not to use our Rush Jet. And we beat Airman! Again. And we're moving on to the second part of the stage. Oh, crap. I hate this part. And why did I do that? I think I'm just going to fire needles at it. No, where's the hard knuckle? Oh my god, hard knuckle. Hard knuckle. I'm punching in the face. And I think, I don't know, does Magnet do it? Crap. No. Guess we're just going to use Rush Jet to navigate through here real quick. But make sure we have Rush Jet when we get to the... After we destroy this thing, I'll stop using Rush Jet, because I want to save Rush Jet for that one part where we have to do the Airman jump, where we have to ride on Airman's stuff. That way if I fail, at least I can... And go up. That way if I fail, at least I can, at least if it doesn't, if I don't ride the entire thing, I can live. And apparently in Mega Man, doesn't cooperate. Mega Man, when you see a bulldozer coming next to you, do you sit there? No, you don't. I know I wouldn't sit there if it was me. And plus I wouldn't attempt an adventure like this. It seems every video game character is always going for one destination in their adventure. don't even care what else is going on. They'll be like, screw this, I'm just gonna go to one place the entire thing. That way I don't have to. That way I don't have to try. I can just hire some lazy butt to do my work. And this part is crap. And I saved it right before, as soon as I got the power, didn't I? And we're doing very well on this part. I guess we're doing alright, if you ask me. And even though this hack is a very tedious hack and it's very hard. And I have no idea how many save states I've used. If you've been watching this and you know how many save states I've used, would you please tell me that? I would like to know that. That'd be interesting to know. Probably about, on average you used about 500 save states. Which is probably what happens. My strategy would be, you can make that jump without using rush coil. It's pretty easy. Now I'm going to use Mr. Hard Knuckle to get us some items. And Mr. Shadow Blade is going to defeat this guy in 2 hits. Why can't Mega Man's Mega Buster do that? And we get an E-Tank! How lucky am I? 2 E-Tanks from those things in one video. He said I need the 9 E-Tank cheat. I guess I don't. I can just get lucky out of those things. And I think Shadow Blade is necessary to be used here. Because number 1, it's hard. Number 2, I'm scared of this hack. Really, I am. Oh God, for real. Freaking game. This part's tough. What happened? What the? Did the game freeze? And I refuse to die because I have 0 lives. If I had 1, I would die, but... And we're gonna use Trusty Rush Jet to help us here. Crap. Now, what do you have to do on this part, Etalify? Please tell me that. What do you have to do on this part? Do you have to let it follow you? Do you have to slide and do it? Or do you have to do the rest? And this is where the air helps you. Prevents you from dying a horrible death to spikedom. Where did I get spikedom from? Now, going to save a state, that way we don't have to go back to the haunts of... That way we don't have to go back to the haunts of, we actually made it. jump. Yeah, another tedious slide. The other is. Oh, looks like we have to use rush jet because it didn't fully follow us, so we have to use rush jet. And what is the boss of this stage? Oh, it's Crash Man. I remember this. It's Crash Man now. Yep. It's Crash Man. I hated him in this game, and I hate him in this game as well. He's one of the hardest bosses, especially if you're trying to fight him with a Buster. He can ruin your Buster only runs and make it to where you have to die several times to beat him. I mean, his Buster, he's a lot easier in this game than he was in the other game. I would agree. I would agree that Crash Man is a lot easier in this game than he was in the other game. Because the other game, he's like, he jumps around constantly. He does it a lot faster than what he's doing right now. And I hope and we're only at the 31-minute mark. I mean, like with these E-tanks, I've just been getting lucky. And we beat him! Get even more luck! I think I'm going to finish the Doc Robot stages in this part, because we've already done that. And look! We only have one Doc Robot to go, and then it's Brakeman stage. Which I'm pretty sure Brakeman stage is unedited, probably, because there's not much to edit with Brakeman stage. Because Brakeman stage is so darn. All it is pretty much taking Proto Man stage and just taking Hard Man stage and just making it one screen, and that's about it. Now I hope we get lucky and get another E-tank on this level, which would be awesome. And apparently this part's not water anymore, when it was before. Now I think I'm going to use the magnet here because I need it. To prevent us from dying, we're going to use the magnet. And this jump looks tedious, very tedious actually. Or the magnet could be a boss's weakness, so I'm not sure if it is. I know for one thing that the weakness of Flash Man is the Shadow Blade, because it was weak. Usually, here's how you know their weakness. If their weakness was the what's usually the thing in the game, if their weakness was the Metal Blade, then most likely their weakness is the other one. Oh, I remember this. This boss has Bubble Man and Flash Man. The Bubble Man and Flash Man Doc Robot, which are very easy to beat because they're both weak to the same weapon. Meaning that you don't really have to try on their like normally when I play, I have to sit around trying to figure out what their weakness is, or that was before I used to be smart. Now, when you're smart, what you do is you go on a little place called Google and you check that out. Now stupid people are the people that don't Google crap. They don't Google stuff, and they're like, what is the inner magic? And they're like, Google it. Now about sub for sub, I don't do sub. I never really meant to do it in the first place. I just was like crazy about the whole. I just subscribe to people, and they just subscribe to me. Subscribe back to me. It's not the fact that I don't really. I only subscribe to someone if their videos are really good. I'm not just going to subscribe to anybody. I subscribed to Etalify because he was working on hack, and I really liked his hack videos, which were really good. back at the time for me. Those are basically like little tiny sniper joes with extra added protection, in my opinion. And we're going to, I don't care if the Shadow Blade is weakness, it takes these things out in 2 hits. That's weird. Here's the thing, here's the flaw about the Shadow Blade. The Shadow Blade can fire that way, but it can't fire down. And we got an extra life. Got lucky. We're not dying in full rush yet, but I think we're going to replenish our magnet since we can, and we're going to have to use rush jet here. I think this is one of those rush jet sections. Let's see what. Love hacks with rush jet sections. I know I do, because even though they're hard, I do like rush jet sections because they're cool. And we're barely riding along here. And those spikes are not shaped like spikes. They're more like dental stuff, if you ask me. That's one part that I hate in this level. And we die, which means we're going to have to keep dying. We need rush jet. Oh, it does that glitch again, am I right? But it only shows a few items. We're going to have to die to clear this glitch. I'm going to continue. Okay, is something wrong with the game? That's what I think. Something wrong with the game or something. I'm going to save it here and then I'm going to reset it again. See if it fixes it. No, it doesn't. And apparently it glitched on us. Which means we have to find forever to find the item we want. Now we're going to use the... Oh, look, it's not glitching anymore. That's weird. And the Shadow Blade is going to help us greatly here. The Shadow Blade takes out these little thingies. Why would we worry about that? That's not really a threat to us at the moment. A threat to me at the moment, because all it is it's not even in a place that is going to hurt me. It's not even in a range of things that hurt me. If I were to jump into it, nothing would happen at all. And surprisingly, we didn't die from getting hit by that thing, man. Instead, we get hit by a magnet guy. Yes, that's the name of the enemy. Magnet guy. That is Magnet God. I'm pretty sure when we beat Breakman, then I can just use a cheat to get to Wily and I can get 9 E-tanks instead of the usual. So Etalify, I'm guessing you didn't edit all the some of the some of the things. That's what it looks like. I got some health. Wish it doesn't need it, Mr. And this part's going to be very tedious and hard. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. I wish we could jump, but we can't jump because, for a reason. If we jump, then we... No. At first, when I played this, I thought that that pit was the when I did my test run of this hack, which was a long time ago. You have to die as well. What this reminds me of is that this reminds me of the one Needleman's level, Doc Robot level in the third game, which did give me a lot of trouble. I'm trying to speed it. I'm trying to find an opening so that I can just go through it without having to dodge the spikes. Oh, come on. Rush Jet stopped at that spike. That's because this dog is apparently stupid. Now we're at the 44-minute mark, which means we have like 15 minutes left in this video. I'm pretty sure hope we can finish it here. Oh, come on. I was just about to fall and I was about to pass it. I wouldn't have passed it then, for sure. I'd rather have a spiked rush jet section now. Now, I like rush jet sections when it's not like this. This makes me mad. And, oh! How much have we get hit by that same freaking spike? I wish this was like Mega Man 2, where I could just press start and I would glide. And I just realized that those were spikes. And we have 1 life. And I am not going to die here, so I'm going to use extensive save states. A lot. That Flash Man is that difficult anyways. Okay, let's try. Needle. Not you're dodging. That's the question. I don't know how to dodge it, because I'm not very good at dodging bosses in video games. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, the only